Oh no, my name is Deshaun Lyons, one half of On the Dotted Line. You know I have to talk about sports, man. You know I have to talk about the NBA Finals. So this is going to be a special episode because I'm going to give out my prediction. Who will win the NBA Finals? I know everybody had their prediction on had they game one, game two, game three. No. I'm going to give you my prediction of who will take home the gold. Who would take home the gold in the NBA Finals? Let's get right into it. The team I feel that will win the NBA Finals is the Toronto Raptors. Toronto, Canada will have the NBA Finals in Canada. This will be the first time that the NBA trophy will not be by a team in America. Toronto Raptors will win the NBA Finals. So Canada fans, I know y'all gonna be hyped about it. It's good for basketball also. I just feel like it's gonna happen, and the reason why I don't feel that Kevin Durant is healthy, and I don't feel like Kevin Durant will play in the NBA Finals. I don't feel like he's gonna play. He's gonna be in the suit. Kevin Durant's already preparing for his exit. He's already preparing, going to New York. We hear rumors out that he already have a place in New York right now, and we've been hearing him recruiting other guys there. I don't feel that he's going over there, whether he's injured or not. Because I feel like the injury was worse. I feel like it's worse than a calf. Was it a calf sprain? So I don't. I feel like the injury was worse, and the injury is not going to be enough for him to come back that soon. So that's the reason why the Raptors will win the NBA Finals, and I'm about to break it down. You need a player like Kevin Durant to offset a superstar like Kawhi Leonard or offset a superstar like LeBron James. It's a reason why Golden State Warriors went up to the Hamptons, and they met up with Kevin Durant and Steph Curry, Draymond Green. They said, join us, and you'll win rings. It's a reason for that. Everybody keeps saying, well, Kevin Durant, he's the one that called them. No, they called him. They felt, Draymond felt like Curry couldn't get past LeBron James. That would have been too much. So they needed somebody to offset LeBron James, and that's why Kevin Durant came over there, because Kevin Durant is a two-time MVP. He won an MVP 2 years straight, because he's that superstar talent that can offset LeBron James, that LeBron James is going to always have problems with. And also, look at the head-to-head battle defensively. When Durant was guarding LeBron James defensively, his shooting percentage was down. Every like points, assists, rebound, everything was down. His offensive efficiency was down. Defensive efficiency, when LeBron James guarded him, you saw he did 2 years in a row. He shot that three in his face. So you need a guy like that to offset another superstar. Because if you have, and I'm not saying Steph Curry is not a superstar. What I'm saying is these guys is big and these guys is physical. Steph Curry is 6'4", but he's a slender, more finesse. More of a finesse dude. He's not the type of person that could oppose his will on the team. He could do it with his jump shots, but if you be physical with him, because look, let's go back. Let's go back to their battles with LeBron James. Because remember, people keep saying the narrative that they don't need Kevin Durant. They won a title without Kevin Durant. But yes, y'all do. And if y'all felt like y'all was gonna beat LeBron James and Kyrie Irving in full strength, y'all didn't prove that. Y'all didn't prove it. People could say, well, if Draymond Green didn't get suspended, they would have won that, but they didn't. They didn't. So they still haven't proved that they can beat a LeBron James team, a team that have a superstar and have all their parts. There's nobody on their team that's missing. No big time player. Their team is in full strength. Because Golden State only beat the Cavaliers when they had Kyrie Irving, and they only beat them when they didn't have Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love. That's the only reason why Golden State won the championship. And it took them 6 games to do it. Because remember, LeBron James was up 2-1. He was up 2-1 by himself. Matthew Dellavedova, he was the I hope I said his name right. He was pretty much the second option. He was the second option on the team. So you know that if they had Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love, they would have won. Golden State won that championship the first go around. Second go around, Cleveland came back 3-1. And then they went up to call Kevin Durant to offset another superstar in LeBron James. Now they playing against Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard was trashing that team 2 years ago with Kevin Durant. They was up 25 points before Zaza did the cheap shot. When he when Kawhi Leonard shot the ball and he went under his feet and Kawhi rolled his ankle and that was it. And they got swept because of that. And Golden State came back in that game because of that. If they feel that LeBron James, he was hard to beat without his best players, and when he had his best players in full strength, they couldn't win. What you think is going to happen with Kawhi Leonard going against him? So the narrative out there, people saying Golden State in 4, Golden State in 5, Golden State going to win easy, Golden State is better without Kevin Durant, is so foolishness. It is the dumbest thing ever. A person like Kevin Durant that can get his shot at will, very unselfish too. So, because you hear dumb guys on First Take, I believe his name Ryan Hollins, a washed-up basketball player that he was probably only averaging like 4 to 5 points. He was saying that how the team is better without Kevin Durant. They don't know what they're talking about, and Golden State is going to pay. Because if Golden State in their head, if they feel that they going to just cakewalk and beat the Toronto Raptors like that because they've been there before and they have the better team and the ball movement is flowing, they got another thing coming. They're not beating Kawhi Leonard and they're not beating that tough defense. This is the best defensive squad they played in the finals. All those Cleveland Cavalier teams, they wasn't as good defensively as the Toronto Raptors. The Toronto Raptors, they have two players that was Defensive Player of the Year. Danny Green was all defensive team. Siakam is going to be all defensive team. Very good defender. They have nasty guys. They have Ibaka on the bench that led the league in blocks before. They have long, physical, defensive guys. Kawhi Leonard leading the charge, probably one of the best defensive players in this decade. So they're going to have their work cut out for them. They're going to have their work cut out for them. And it's going to be extremely tough for Curry. Curry can't afford to have those games that he's chilling either. We can't see those games that he's having 12 points. But he's going to struggle because the way they're going to guard the pick and roll and the way they're going to guard the screens. They're going to grab, they're going to hold. It's going to be things that he haven't seen when he was playing against the Portland Trail Blazers. This is a different ball game, and that's why you need a guy like Kevin Durant that can get his own shot and somebody that can stop the bleeding so it could take away pressure off of Steph Curry. Steph Curry going to get beat up. He's going to get beat up badly this series. So that's my prediction. My prediction is the Toronto Raptors, they will win in 7 games. They will win the NBA Finals. Canada will win the NBA Finals. No, I'm not a Toronto Raptors fan. I'm a Knicks fan, but this is my prediction. I'm just being real. So quick shout out. My boy D.A. Realist Podcast. Go to all the podcast platforms out there like Spotify, Apple, Stitcher Podcast, Google Podcast, all those platforms. Go check him out. Also, check us out. Go to our IG, Instagram right now, on the dotted line 18. On the dotted line 18, you could please follow us. I have dope skits. We have all our episodes on our podcast because we got the podcast link and our YouTube channel link. So click on that and please follow us. And also, me and Marquise have our gym apparel store. DM line. Anybody that needs or want gym apparel, gym products, we have all of that. Free shipping. So the shipping is free. So once you see the price, just cop it. Everything is good. And also, if you subscribe for our podcast channel, so yes, our podcast. If you subscribe to our podcast for $4.99, you can get anything $10 or less for free. So I'm gonna put the website in the description box. So any $10 or less you could get for free if you subscribe for $4.99. $20 or less on our store you could get for free if you subscribe for $9.99. So please check that out. We have dope deals. It's a special sale for y'all. It's a special appreciation for y'all that follow us, and of course, like, subscribe, and share this episode of On the Dotted Line. But my name is Deshaun Lyons, one half of On the Dotted Line. You know I'm excited. One half of On the Dotted Line. Peace out.